I know lots of people talk about the pride everyone has in the school and how it's a big family. I think it's more than that even. It's like among all the generations and people who've been at our school, Westgate's a bridge connecting all the people. And I think it brings us all together. And I think that's what Westgate's all about. Have you started? No.
I came in here during the baby boom. For me, this was the heart of Westfort.
The camaraderie of growing up in an era of music and new cultural change was quite exciting.
The teachers that were here were largely from out of town, and they were extremely strict. And if you stepped out of line, you usually got a whack.
When I started as a student, I met some great people who are still very good friends of mine. And we always go back to our days at Westgate. What a great experience it was, how great our teachers were.
When I was here, everybody came from Wall Street South sort of thing. You felt that you were a part of a community when you said you were from Westfort. And Westgate is Westfort.
Westgate is that gateway to Westfort, and it means so much to so many.
Yeah, it's like some kind of shared kinship or something, and maybe that's the pride that you carry with you from going here. It's like the feeling of being in a solid group of friends.
You see it at sporting events, you'll see little kids dressed up as tigers, or you see in the community people wearing Westgate hats, supporting Westgate and the community as a whole.
Westgate truly produces some of the most solid people that I've ever met.
I really can recall this feeling of real connectedness and loyalty to showing up for each other and really supporting each other.
You know, they're not trying to be something they're not. They're here for a great time, but when things get really rough, they'll show up for you.
When Dom passed away suddenly in 2018, the whole Westgate community, past and present, came together for each other and for our family. And to this day, I am so very grateful and feel privileged to be part of such a caring, inclusive community.
One of the things that I think was really special about Westgate was the fact that we all had that benefit of having those role models, those teacher coaches that taught us how important it was to give back outside of the classroom.
We're very fortunate to have been coached by some legendary men. Randy Wilkie, Larry Krawchuk, Bill Krasiba, and of course, Ab Savitsky. Those coaches had a huge impact on all of us. They taught us what it meant to be a student athlete, to be a teammate, and how to be a part of something bigger than yourself.
Second generation, third generation, Brian Walford, or Rick Chichigoy, or Curtis Michaluk. These are guys that they were students here, and they're carrying on the legacy. I'm really proud of that as a Westgate Tiger.
I really see that carry through of loyalty and commitment, because kids who I'd gone to school with were now teaching my daughters. And even a couple of them had had parents who taught before them.
You know, for me, having a dad as a teacher at the school was kind of intimidating when I was in grade 9, but then I quickly realized that he loved being part of Westgate. And for him, it wasn't like going to a job every day, it was just his life. Both my brother and I were just pretty damn proud of him.
Westgate are the NCAA senior champions.
So far, we've had 12 Popwiches that have graduated from Westgate High School. In a few short years, some of our grandchildren will come here.
My grandparents met at Westgate their freshman year, and they've been together ever since.
She discovered me. I was sitting on the steps or something, and it was, we're married now 52 years, so it was a blessing to be in Westgate at the right time.
We at the Sal and East Coast Lobster, we still live and breathe it, man. Half my staff either came from Westgate recently, go to Westgate, and they all have a connection to Westgate in some way.
When we think back now, it's kind of remembering the warm days, laughing about the good times, and everybody only has good things to say.
I loved it. I loved being a student at Westgate.
That Tiger Pride, it really runs deep. I'm really glad I got to be a part of.
A lot of times now when I run into former students, they don't talk about what we learned, well, some of them do, but they talk about the things that we connected on a different level. But it was always Westgate. It always came back to this place. All those great times and all those great experiences. That's what endears this place to me. I've spent my entire life here.
in a sense, the term is a brotherhood for me. Whether it's a male or a female, there's that bond that's there. You come back, and it's like revisiting old times, and having that sense of community.
And when I see my 2 grandchildren participate, play, have fun, have great friends, just, it's special. Really is.
It makes us who we are to this very day. And it's something that everybody should be proud of.